All right, here we go. Week 5 pre-meet prep, starting out at a whopping 293, super fatty. Had some Texas Day Brazil, trying to get rid of all that weight, and it's taking forever. So doing just a little bit of test work here with the straight bar again, getting under the weight, checking depth. Everything feels good. And I don't know, we got what, 3 reds here, so close to 4 something. In and out of the hole, not feeling too bad, but wait, there's more. I was like, that's it. I'm feeling too much strain. All right, so I'm going to stop the video right here. As you can see, after that squat with only a couple 100 pounds on there, I came up pulling my adductor. This was on Sunday. The Friday prior, I went and did some physical therapy, had some active release work done on it, and it was still a little irritated. I knew I was kind of taking a chance squatting on Sunday, but I still had to try and came up a little lame. So the following Monday, I went back to physical therapy, kind of told the therapist the situation, and being 12 weeks out at this time from a competition, I can't be missing training sessions trying to get better. So he switched up his tactics. So we're going to go with some dry needling and a little bit of stretching moving forward. I have about 3 more sessions left before I go on vacation, where I'll be on a shutdown for about a good week or so. So hopefully coming back after my vacation, it'll give myself enough time to let this adductor heal. He did tell me it was the second layer adductor that is strained. I don't really know which one. There's a name for it, but I don't remember that shit. So this one's a little bit worse than I've done before, so I got to be a little bit more careful. Although the week prior I was squatting into the 550s, which is pretty good, but it just a little bit of pain. But I really don't want to continue on with the prep and tearing it, or get into the competition and then tear it in competition. It'd just be a total shit show, because I've gone through enough with these injuries and stuff and time off, that I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive this time going around. So I shut it down after that squat. I didn't do anything. I was kind of in my feelings, in my head, to be honest. But spent the rest of the day trying to come up with a game plan of what to do moving forward. Either if I can't squat or deadlift the way I would like to for the rest of this prep, I'll probably just go bench only. But I'm still going to try continually to be able to put in a good squat work and good deadlift work, or at least build up the accessories around it moving forward. You know, there's a lot of ways to do this, but I'm trying to do it where I'm not going to make myself any worse. So with that being said, moving forward, here's the rest of the clips. All right, let's get back to it. Day 2, week 5. Good old benchy bench. 308 on the bar. Feels okay. Was gonna work up to a 1 rep max. Not really, RP 10 here today, but maybe a RP 9.5, let's say. So here's 4 blues, 396. Brought it out okay. Arms feeling good. Positioning could have paused it a little bit more, I think. Here's the heaviest set of the day, 418. This is probably my best set. Everything felt just absolutely perfect. Little bit of a sink, little bit of a pause. Kind of slow moving off my chest, but I can't be too unhappy with that. But here's one thing I didn't do. I didn't go any heavier than 264 on my feet up, although the previous weeks I was into the 300s. The 418 kind of smoked me, and I did a drop down set of AMRAP, and I was kind of smoked. So moving on to these overheads. Got 95 pounds on the bar here. Those are moving up slowly, and here I go almost passing out, which is normal if you watch any of my videos. And back to the pull down, 6 total sets, 3 sets each of the different grips here. Again, I'm really liking those. Those are a lot of fun to do, and I'm feeling it in different positions of my back on the daily. All right, so this was something I concocted to try to figure out how to get some lower end work in without annoying my groin. Was good mornings again. I'm really kind of liking these. I just kind of get the bar to where it touches my shins there, so I figure that's far enough. The bar is kind of pushing on the back of my head a bit, but I don't know. These are kind of fun. I felt really smoked after these on Thursday, which was my next upper day. I was pretty destroyed, but all in all, a lot of good hamstring, gluten, lower back work. Didn't do a ton of weight, but the next session I planned on it. And me and Don partied with these looser style rows. Um, this was a lot of fun. I kind of like doing these. I'm going to keep these in for a while. A little bit of a deadlift stance, a little bit of a English kind of pulling through the hips, hip hinge a little bit and rip it into my belly there. But my lats were destroyed. And then per my physical therapist, I got to start doing a little bit more core work. Kind of like that angle because my back looks jacked. And then just normal leg stuff that doesn't really bother my groin. All right, day 4, last day of the week. Decided to change up the inclines a little bit. Wanted to do a little bit more top end, so I added some chains. Kept the bar weight a little light here at 185, and just wanted to really kind of work the top end. But I probably should have chose a shirt that was a little bit longer because the amount of nudity of my underbelly here is just gross. So my apologies to everybody that has to continually look at that gross ass shit. So, and then just my normal dumbbell work, just consistency is going to pay off. Kind of got to do something a little bit better with those pullovers. I was kind of struggling with my technique. Kind of felt like I was all over the place. Didn't really know what the hell I was doing. And here we are again with the underbelly. So I'm sorry for that, everybody. If you don't watch this, I understand. See you next week.